Hello, my name's Kevin. I fluffed my sideburns for you. The Convert Me Challenge. First of all, I must admit I have not watched all 38 current responses. I don't really care to. And that's part of why I'm responding. I'm thinking this may be the first response of this type that you've received. And my response is no. I, I have no desire to convert you. I have a belief system. It's one I've largely created myself um, through my own personal experience of the world. Uh, I do believe in God, but if having a discussion with most other people that believe in God, I think it would probably come out that most of the specifics in what they believe in, I don't agree with. Um, Perhaps I could be called deist. I've thought of myself at different times as Buddhist, Christian, um, pagan, other things as well. Um, Not a big fan of labels in general. Of course, they're quite necessary if we're to connect and communicate with other people. But yeah, I don't want to convert you. Um, your beliefs don't affect me except to the extent they affect your interaction with me. Obviously, if someone kills me because of their religious beliefs, then I have a problem with their religious beliefs. But, I approve of people being rational, logical, even emotional. I approve of people being emotional. The question is, how does that affect them? Um, and honestly, a lot of the atheists I've seen on YouTube really annoy me. They have some of the most intense egos I've seen, and it seems like a pure act of ego to say, "I know there is no God." I like to define God. Gosh, it's so hard. I mean, part of the thing with God is that he's not definable. He's not knowable. If if you ask me what proof I have of God, what evidence have I seen that he exists? Well, no proof, certainly. I also consider myself agnostic, probably. Probably. No, I do. Because I do question. I think it's important to question. I think people who stop questioning are idiots, frankly. Um, Part of the wonder of life is change. For the progression of time necessitates change. And so if we're at some point to decide that we know everything there is to know, even on a specific subject, we're closing ourselves off from continued experience of the world. Uh, I think that's a big shame. So, some of my core beliefs are to maintain an open mind. I think humans are flawed. I've never met a perfect human. Uh, from what I've seen in the Bible, Jesus was not perfect. the fact that the original writings about him had to be edited and abridged, Dead Sea Scrolls, etc., is proof that he was not perfect. In fact, some of the Dead Sea Scrolls mention him flaunting his powers as a child, brat-like, running around and just, I don't know. I haven't read them myself, but this is something I heard. And no, I don't believe everything I hear or read. As I said, I firmly believe all humans are flawed. And in fact, I might extend that to everything physical. It's, I don't know, because water doesn't seem flawed. But then again, it's so hard to find water that is pure. Perhaps that doesn't exist either. Anyways, if humans are flawed, how can we trust anything that they've created or even just touched in a way? And the Bible is one example. Bible as the Word of God. If at one point it was directly given from God to a single individual, even then, it is filtering through the mind of a human, and it is going to introduce imperfections. It is going to change slightly. I mean, language was invented by humanity. Are we to believe that God created uh, the language that the Bible was? God, I can't. Sumerian? I think it was a couple different languages actually. Aramaic. Anyways, I'm not all that knowledgeable about all this stuff, and I'm happy to admit it. And that was part of my point, really, is that I think more people should be open to new information. I think more people should question themselves, question their own beliefs. So yeah, I probably disagree with everybody that has responded to you, because I think in all likelihood, and this is a generality, I'm stereotyping, certainly. I don't have full knowledge, so this could be a very poor statement, but I think the people who are responding to you are probably trying to convert you to their beliefs. And that's a sheer act of ego in itself, to think that I know more than you. And you seem like a pretty intelligent person who has put some thought into this. You have a Christian background. I was raised Christian as well. And, I really respect the fact that you have questioned that enough to change your beliefs. Um, I feel like most religious people were raised that way, and it seems quite a bit like brainwashing to me. And that's why I really respect people who convert to something. Well, that's even not necessarily true, because it's all about the specific details. I'm running out of time. But yeah, no, enjoy your beliefs, and question your own beliefs. I guess that would be the main point of my message. Yeah, convert me challenge. I fail. I fail your challenge through sheer lack of desire. Uh, and even if you were my neighbor, I would say that as well.